my dear children, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. So, in today's session, what we are going to do, as you can see on your screen, in today's session, we are going to learn about type of occupation. Now, why we do occupations or why we need occupation? Because to earn money, okay, to eat food, okay. So, all these things, so due to all these things, we need to do occupation. So in this chapter, we are going to see the other different kind of occupation like farming, cattle farming, poultry farming, industries, okay, fishing, mining, etc. and etc. So my dear students, are you ready? Shall we start this chapter? Okay, come with me and start the chapter. All people must do some form of work to earn a living and meet their needs. So my dear students, why we need to do occupation? As I already told you, because if we want to live and if we want to eat, then we must do some kind of occupation. Okay, a person's occupation depend upon his interest, abilities and needs. And you know what? The person's occupation is depend upon their need. Okay, what kind of their need is, then their occupation is based upon that need and what they can perform, what can they do. Okay, so in all these factors, their respective occupation depends. Some people take up the same occupation that their parents have been doing, and occupation is any type of work that allow us to earn livelihood. And now, my dear children, you know, some people among all of us follow the same occupation which our parents followed or which our grandparents follow. Okay, means they are hierarchical business. Okay, they the business started by our ancestrals. Okay, now what is the meaning of occupation? Here you can see occupation is any type. Okay, maybe farming, maybe job, or maybe industry workers. Okay, occupation is any type of work. Occupation of any type of work which allow us to earn money. Okay, so let's start the chapter, and in this chapter we are going to see different types of occupation. So the first type of occupation comes farming. Now what is the meaning of farming? Most of the people in our country lives in villages. Farming is the main occupation. A large variety of crops are grown which include food, grain, which includes food grains, vegetables, fruits, oil, seeds, sugarcane, tea, coffee, jute, groundnut, spices and more. And you know what, my dear children, why first praise goes to farming in occupation section? Because most of the people of India lives in village. Okay, and village people prefer doing farming. Okay, so in other words, farming is the main occupation of villagers of India. So during farming, a large variety of crops, food grains are shown. Okay, like vegetables, fruits, seeds which give us oils, etc. and etc. All this comes under farming. Here you can see, my dear children, this is crop farming. Okay, so after farming comes cattle farming. So farming means farming of vegetables and fruits, but there is also other type of farming, and that farming is called as cattle farming. Now what is the meaning of cattle farming? Let's have a look. Some of the farmers rear cattle like cow, buffaloes and goats. These cattle provide milk. Oxen are used for tilling the land. In the hilly areas, sheep are reared for wool. Now my dear children, here you can see in cattle farming, okay, people rear different types of animals like cow, goat, camel, buffaloes, etc. and etc. And they all of them give us milk. Okay, like oxen. Oxen are used for rearing our land during farming, and in hilly areas, sheep are used for wool. And in hilly areas, as you all know, there is a cold. Okay, so to protect themselves from cold, sheep are basically reared, because through sheep we get wool. After cattle farming, here comes poultry farming. Now what is the meaning of poultry farming? See, some people have poultry farms from where we get eggs and chickens. So some of you love to eat eggs, chickens, meat. Okay, so all this come from poultry farming. In poultry farming, basically chickens or hens are reared. Okay, here you can see this is poultry farming, and from poultry farming we get egg and chicken to eat. Now after poultry farming comes the turn of industries. Okay, Let's have a look. There are many different type of industries. There are many industries which depend on the product of farming. An industry is a place where the raw material obtained from nature is transformed into more useful forms. The textile industry produces clothes from cotton. Now see, what is the meaning of industry? Industry meaning industry is a place where raw material is converted into finished materials, like in textile industry. Okay, in textile industry, cotton. Okay, cotton is produced. Okay, in textile industry, cotton gives us cloth. How? Because in textile industries, cottons are converted into cotton clothes. So here you can see there are the different type of industries. This is your textile industry where cotton clothes are made. This is your jute industry and this is your sugar industry. Okay, the jute industry manufacture bags for packaging goods. Sugarcane is crushed to produce sugar and jaggery from its juice. Oils is extracted from various seeds such as groundnut and mustard. Tea leaves are processed and packed in cartons. Nice. Now see, my dear students, after textile industry, jute industries also existed. In jute industry, bags are packed. Okay, and after jute industry, in sugar industry, here sugar canes are crushed. Okay, here sugar canes are crushed to get sugar cane or jaggery. Okay, and now after this, oil industries are also present. Here oil seeds are converted into oil. Okay, and tea leaves. Okay, in tea industry, tea leaves are processed and they packed in cartons. Coffee beans are grown, processed and sold in the market. Similarly, like tea leaves, coffee beans are also grown, processed and then sold in the market. The cultivation of various spices meet the high demand for them in our country. These industries play a vital role in providing employment opportunity for many people across India. Now see, after all this industry, spices are also grown in our country, India. So spices are also converted from raw to finished product in spice industry. So all these industries play a very vital role, or means very important role in generating employment. Okay. So my dear students, after industry, here comes forestry. Okay. From forest, we also get finished products. Like what? Let's have a look. Some parts of our country have thick forest. Many people work in this forest. They cut the trees. The wood obtained from the trees are used for many purposes, like making furniture, building houses. Many industries making paper, matches, etc. also depends on the produce of forest. This people collect gum, herbs and rubber from the forest and sell them in the market. Now, what we get from forest? See, the people of hilly areas or the people of northeastern India or the people of South India, okay, they usually work in forest areas because all these areas having a large number of forest. So from forest, the main thing which we get is wood. Okay, so for the cutting, okay, and to converting it into furniture and other wooden products, we need an industry. Okay, so this industry also generate employment. Okay, like paper industry, matchbox industry. Okay, and some people also collect gum, herbs and rubber. Okay, from gum tree, rubber tree, and sell them in the market. So all this product we get from forest. Okay, here you can see this is a dense forest. Now, after all this occupations, there comes the turn of fishing. Now, what is the meaning of fishing? Let's have a look. Fishing is an important occupation of people living in coastal areas. Fishermen use large boats and nets for catching fish. Fish is a very rich source of protein. They are sold in different parts of the country. Now, my dear students, as I told you, the people of coastal areas also works in forest because there are dense forests are present. Similarly, in coastal areas, fishing is the main occupation because coastal areas means what? The area which is covered by water from all sides. Okay. So here fishing is the main occupation. Here fishermen catch fishes and sell them in the market. Fishes are the very rich source of protein. Okay, so fishing industry is spread out in all over the India. After all these industries, here comes the turn of mining industry. Our country is very rich in minerals. Large deposits of mica, coal, iron, limestone and other minerals are found in our country. People who works in mines to take out the minerals are called miners. Now, what is the meaning of mining? See, our country India is very rich in mines. We have a large deposits of mica, coal, iron, limestone, and other precious minerals. Okay, and people, okay, the people who work in this mining are called as miners. Okay, let's have a look, my dear student. This is your mining industry. See, mining means what? A tunnel. Okay, a tunnel is made. Okay, a tunnel is made underground. Okay, and from there we get this precious minerals. Okay, here you can see this is coal mining. Okay, now sometimes they have to work in dangerous conditions also. These minerals are used in big factories where car, bicycles, tractors, aeroplanes, and railway engines are manufactured. People living in town and cities work in bank, offices, factories, and shop. Teachers, doctors, engineers, accountants, architects are trained in a specific field. They help each other with their expert knowledge. Electricians, plumbers, tailors, cobblers, barbers help the society with their specific skills. So, my dear student, apart from all this, okay, but before I tell you about any other occupation, I want to mention you one thing. The mining industry is very dangerous. Okay, these mining industries are very dangerous. Okay, these minerals, and why we need these minerals? Because these minerals are used in the construction of bicycles, tractors, aeroplanes, railway engines. Okay, so now these minerals are used. Okay, these minerals are also used in big factories, as you can see on your screen, like where bicycles, aeroplanes, tractors are made. Okay, and all these minerals are carried by railway engines. Okay, now apart from all this occupation, the people who lives in town or big cities, they also prefer other professions, like some of them are doctors, engineers, teachers, architect. Okay, architect means what? The person who construct buildings. Okay, means the person who draw the plan of building. Okay, accountants, etc. and etc. And apart from all these elite class professions comes the turn of electricians, plumbers, tailors, cobblers. All this person help us in our day to day life. Now, apart from all this, we have some other occupations also, like some people do service as their occupation or profession to earn money. Example, many people work in bank, school, colleges, hospitals, business, houses, hotels, post office, railway, roads, airports, etc. See, apart from all these things, I already told you many other people work in banks, schools. Some are teaching, some prefer teaching profession, some works in business, houses, hotels, etc. For example, you can see here some are grocer. Okay, some people prefer gross grocer profession, like greengrocers, vendors, stationers, confectioners, chemists, florists, drapers, etc. Now, some are vegetable seller. Okay, some are flower seller, means florist. Okay, some are chemist. Okay, means chemist means what? The person who sells medicine. They own a medical shop. Okay, some have stationery shop, etc. and etc. Some are mechanics, plumbers, cobblers, electrician, etc. Okay, and apart from all this, some people are mechanics, some people are plumber, some people are electrician, etc. And all these people help us in our day-to-day work. Some are carpenter, baker, tailor, potter, masons, cobblers, weavers, blacksmith, goldsmith, etc. And apart from this, some people also prefer carpenters. A carpentry business means what? They made wooden furnitures. Okay, and some are tailor who stitches our clothes. Okay, some are cobblers, weavers, some make jewelry. Okay, so they are goldsmith. Okay, and apart from all them, there are some professional occupations. See, selling grocery, pharmacy. Okay, owning a pharmacy shop, owning a stationery shop. Okay, mechanic, plumbers, electricians, tailors, bakers. These are not professional business. Okay, but there are some professional occupation, means they have a fixed time of work, and on a particular day they got their salary. Like, what are those professional occupations? Doctors, engineers, nurse, architect, teachers, lawyers, dentists, veterinary doctors, journalists, actors, singer, dancer, filmmaker, and many more. So all these professions are considered as a professional occupation. Okay, so my dear children, this is all about the occupation which we need to do to earn our livelihood. So here comes your turn. Go thoroughly through this chapter and complete the exercise based on this chapter. Okay, and I'm going to meet with you all in next session with a new chapter. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye.